Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And as always, let's jump right into it. Oh, also make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, and then if you have any questions, anything like that, leave them down below in the comments. So let's jump right into it. This is the weekly watch list for the week of July 27th, 2020. Okay. And we're going to look at a couple stocks. We're going to look at the S&P Eminis, the SPY, Intel, Apple, and Microsoft. So the first thing is we actually have a nice divergence going on. Okay, on the S&P E-mini futures from that high to this high, right? And let's kind of zoom in from this high to this high, and we have a lower RSI. Okay, so nice divergence. We also have, if we zoom in, a nice bearish engulfment. Open here, went higher, reversed, took out this low, went down here and closed, and we're now seeing follow through. So with that being said, just pure price action, we're now making lower highs, and we also have a bearish engulfment. So last week I said watch for potentially higher upside. We did it, okay, throughout the week, but then on Thursday we had that bearish engulfment and now lower prices, okay? So let's kind of draw some fib levels. Okay, let's grab our Fibonacci extension. I'm going to just use this low. I'm going to use all this price action right here. And let's look for levels on the ESs, right? Probably the 38% is 3146. The 50% is 3104.03 level. And then finally, we have the 61 levels for the 61.8. So these are levels to watch for potential bounces to the upside. Now, let's now come over here and look at SPY real quick. Okay, same thing, divergence from this high, okay, to this high, from this high to this high. If we zoom out, we can really see the divergence, right? New highs, just there's really no momentum. So prices kind of rolling over. On SPY, we actually do we have it? The high was 27.23. Yeah, we actually have the bearish engulfment because the high here is 327.20 by 327.23. So we have a bearish engulfment on the SPY with divergence. Okay, at the high of the move, let's watch for lower prices this coming week. Unless there's some type of news that comes out, but go from this low to this high. Okay, and these are the levels that we're going to be watching. 315.50. Okay, for the 38, 311.90, so we'll say 312 for the 50%, which also matches up here. It's kind of crazy how these all line up so perfect, right? Body, wick, body, right? Body, which is a 306.29 for the 61. So maybe the big number would be the 315.50 level for a potential long. So that's what the ESs and the SPY are looking at. So now look at a couple stocks. INTC, Intel, they had earnings, huge, massive gap. Okay. Now we also had a Head and Shoulders. Okay, nice clean pattern. Here's our neckline. Okay, right here, bounce, gap, right? Prices, they missed on earnings, having kind of some problems. So with that being said, how could we figure out where the price is going? Well, here is where we grab our Fibonacci extension tool. Okay, zoom in here and just go from this high to this low. Okay, so from there all the way to this neckline. And look at this, right? We came right down to the 1618 level, kind of bounced off there, opened here, went down, closed here, right there. I'd be watching the 46, maybe 47 levels, maybe even lower, probably between the 45 and the 47 to maybe start to get long, because this would be 100% move from this head and shoulders pattern. Okay, the ultimate target is that 4670, 4680 move, but we might go a little farther to all this support down here. But I do like this trade for a bounce at lower prices of this 46. So I'd be looking for something like that on Intel. We'll come back to this hopefully next week if I remember, and we'll kind of see how this trade plays out. Next, AAPL. I've been calling Apple for a couple weeks now. I called it to the upside, and with this I said, hey, we kind of still have divergence. We also have a decent kind of a rising wedge, right? Getting tighter and tighter. We finally broke down from this. Okay, what we'll do is duplicate this. Okay, bring this down here, extend this out, and that was the ultimate target just from this. But with that being said, I actually will draw my fibs. We'll just go from high to low for the bigger picture. Okay, and these are the levels, probably 327.50, 305, and then 283. Again, maybe levels for support, but another side I would do is maybe draw from this high to this low, which gets all of this price action in here. Okay, and on the short term, this week, I actually think Apple may rally to the backside of this channel, roll back over, or we might see continuation, because right now we have lower highs, so we're in the waterfall. And maybe watch the 350 level, which is also all of this price action right here. So I actually kind of like this 350 for a potential long, just for a bounce, maybe for about $10 back up to around the 360 level. So again, barring any news, anything like that, we will have to see what happens with this. And then next, let's take a look at MSFT, Mr. Softy, right? Microsoft. As we could see, I mean, on the bigger picture, yeah, we got massive divergence, right? This entire move all the way up here, look at this, right? Even this entire move from here, all this, right? We kind of double top here, okay? And we could see a higher high here. We could also see a nice rising wedge. And what happens? Microsoft kind of missed on their earnings, and we're now starting to fall down, kind of pull back to these levels. Now, grab Fibonacci retracement, go from this low to this high. Bigger picture, right? 184, nice support level for the 38. The 200 might match up with the 50 around 175 levels. And then the 61.8 is around the 164, 66 level down here. Now let's grab our Fibonacci extension tool, go from this high down to this low, and then back up. And now we actually have some more levels, right? Short term, bounced off the 127. Perfect, right? Maybe we roll back over again. We're in the waterfall, right? Lower highs. Continue the trend lower. Maybe watch this 191 for a bounce. And then the ultimate target would be about this 186 level, which is a 100% move from just all of this price action right here. If we do that, duplicate and bring it back down, that drops us off at our 200% level. And usually everybody who's short, that is their ultimate target, or people like us where we look to get long at these levels, right? Everybody's selling for their profits. We're getting long and using it as a support level. Also, it coincides with the 38.2. So I really like this. Probably between 184 to 186 level right here as a buy zone, right? For price to kind of fall, come down, and bounce back up. So I hope that helps. Thank you as always for watching my YouTube videos. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like and hit the thumbs up for this video. And if you guys have any questions, anything like that, put them down in the comments. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.